Welcome and thanks for taking the time to check out our pet safety harnesses. This video will direct you in putting the harness on your dog, adjusting it, and installing it in your vehicle. The Bergan Pet Travel Safety Harnesses are available in 4 different sizes for dogs ranging from 10 to 150 pounds. They're made with a unique material combination of chloroprene rubber and a durable 600 denier polyester in order to provide comfort and strength. Included is a corresponding tether with an aluminum load-bearing carabiner, completing the harness system that meets V9DT standards. All of this adds up to a safer way to travel in vehicles for both dogs and humans. To put the harness on your dog, start by opening it and placing it face down on the ground as shown. Convince your dog to place his front paws into the large openings and pull the harness up. When you pull it up, bring the 2 ends with the buckles together in the center of your dog's back and snap them together. After you connect the buckles, secure the top cover by folding it over the buckle and pulling it through both loop straps. Before adjusting the side straps, you'll want to adjust the front of the harness. Make sure that the harness sits high enough and doesn't restrict your dog's movement, but also make sure that it doesn't cover his neck. For each side, pull the straps tight as shown, going from top to bottom. This will make adjusting the side straps easier and more accurate. When tightening the side straps of the harness, it is very important to make sure that the harness fits tight and does not hang loose on any portion. Adjust each side as shown by pushing up the slack to make a loop, then pulling tight the portion that goes behind your dog's leg. Make sure to pull the slack back tight. To check for correct fit, try putting your index and middle finger underneath the side strap on each side. You should be able to get 2 fingers underneath, but with some resistance. Also, check to make sure that the back plate sits in the center of your dog's back. After you put the harness on your dog and adjust it correctly for the first time, you may want to cut away some of the excess slack on the side straps to keep it from getting in the way. When doing so, be sure to leave roughly 3 inches of slack for future adjusting. You may want to remove the harness from your dog and singe the ends to keep the webbing from fraying. To hook the tether to the harness, open the carabiner and hook it through the 2 loop straps located over the dog's back. Always be sure to hook the carabiner through both straps. Hooking it through only one strap will severely alter the effectiveness of the harness tether system, resulting in less protection for you and your dog. Once the harness is securely on your dog, it's time to go for a ride. This harness tether system should only be used in the rear seat of the vehicle. With your dog sitting calmly in place, you can then hook the tether to the vehicle. For this, there are 2 methods, both of which are acceptable. The first method uses the seatbelt loop that attaches the buckle to the vehicle and is acceptable for all sizes of the harness. Simply open the carabiner and hook it through this loop as shown. The second method is acceptable only for the small, medium, and large harness and uses the child safety seat anchor. All cars made after 2002 should have this anchor. They can be located beneath this icon. This is often more difficult to reach, but the concept is the same. Just hook the carabiner through the metal anchor point. Always check each connection to make sure it's secure. The final step is to adjust the length of the tether. You want it to be long enough for your pet to sit comfortably, but not so long that they can roam or fall onto the floorboard. Now that you've got the harness and tether correctly installed, you're ready for a safe ride.